Hey guys, Paladin here, and today I'm going to show you Blood Furnace on the Death Knight. Now, I started playing my Death Knight. This is level 62, still there. I did Blood Furnace and Hellfire ramps and a whole bunch of other things on it. Uh, I love DPSing. Like, aside from tanking, DPSing is like the best thing. And then there's healing. In this group we had a priest healer, a death knight tank, warrior DPS, and then there's me and a warlock DPS. Uh, I was surprised at how high I was hitting because since I was on the prop pally for like a couple of months, I got used to hitting so low, and then when I actually get a DPS class, I was like, oh my god, I'm hitting so high. And in this group I was on vent, not with like everybody in, but with my friend, which was the warlock. And this tank I did not like because he's a death knight and he has no mana or anything, and his health would be at full, we'd be all ready, and he'd just sit there, or he'd eat when everybody was ready, or he had full health. And his AoE, like, I don't know, maybe it's just I don't know how to tank on the death knight, but whatever. uh this room, you just clear him out, then that leaves the boss. uh you're gonna see a lot of crits. I love the crits, but on the boss my damage wasn't too good. I don't know why. Like right here, he's eating but his health is at full. I don't know what his tactic was, but I guess he was uh I forgot the AoE, death and decaying on himself and then pulling the mobs. This boss is the Maker. He's actually my favorite boss because he actually looks like a mad scientist that would create something like that would be called a fell orc or something. He does that where he'll throw you into the air, and then he does something else where he'll make one of your teammates an enemy, but he didn't do that this time. The Librum of Saints Departed drop. Well, that was for Pally's. So I was talking to my friend in the event, and I got tired of like him just sitting there, so I decided to pull even when he wasn't ready. Well, he was ready. He just thought he wasn't ready. And then he threatened to kick me out of the group, but I had the best DPS and I've done the most damage, so if I were to leave, it'd take them way longer. So the room where the tentacle dude with one eye, well, I'm not sure if he even has one eye, but in that room, when you pull the lever, I was pulling the fell orcs that come out the gates when you pull the lever. I also made a death knight on another server, and I'm keeping him at 59 for PvP. They've the new patch, they made it so that twinks can't just sit there in the BG and own everybody. So you now get experience, and there's a new feature to turn off your experience if you actually want to twink and stuff. You go into the Stormwind, where the king is at, and you go all the way to the BG room, and there'll be a rogue and stealth in the corner, and he'll be level like 11 or 12, and you talk to him and he'll give you the option to turn off your experience. uh so right here, I was waiting for him to pull the lever so I can pull. As you can see, wait, I never knew that death and decay could crit. I thought it was like consecration and not like other AoEs where they can crit, but because it looks like it can't crit, but it can somehow. Death Knights, they have, if I was a Blood Death Knight, well, I am a Blood Death Knight, and if you spec the right way, you can make it so that, I think it's when you critically hit or something, you make a death rune which acts as any other rune. Like, it's called a death rune, but it can be used for frost, unholy, or blood attacks or skills or whatever. Here, my death and decay was off cooldown, so I decided to use blood boil. And for some reason, I'm not sure if he had like an aggro increaser or something, but he was taking aggro off me quickly, so I was unhappy. Uh, as for my paladin, I'm still level 71. Levels 70 through 70 to 80 is a bitch. So basically, what I'm going to do to level 62 is wait till I'm rested for about like 300k experience and do like Utgard Keep or the Nexus or something. And then I'll start questing again and try to get to 79. I probably won't get there by the end of the year, but I'll try to get to at least 75 by the end of the year. Uh, Osley's Osley's light chamber dropped, and that's actually a great trinket for casters. It has a if you use it as a 5-minute cooldown to make your next cast instant. I was playing around and I jumped in the acid pool and he let me die. The healer let me die. But it wasn't that big of a deal. We just got right back into it. So in Blood Furnace they have these stealth rogues. They'll be in stealth and like randomly attack you, but usually either like the tank or someone will see them, or everyone will see them. I went to dual wield real quick to see if I did more damage, but I wasn't sure because I was hitting low, but I was putting out more damage. But I didn't really like it, so I switched back to my two-hander after this. And for everyone who doesn't know, when you get into higher instances, like I'd say like 60 plus instances, when you reach the last boss, there'll be cleverly placed exits. Like for Utgard Keep on the last boss, you gradually go up. You gradually ascend, and when you finish killing the last boss, you can just jump down into a puddle. That's right where the entrance is. This boss, you can't kill him until you kill his ads, which they're all casters, but they don't really cast. They'll come to the tank really quickly. The warrior just blades storm around like everything. So I summon my dancing rune, which is really good. For some reason I got aggro, but he took it back, and he does this thing where he's immune to everything and he's just like regaining health. But all in all, Blood Furnace is an easy instance. Just need a good tank and a good healer. DPS could suck. You'll still beat it. I don't know what that was, but I think that was either the leather or cloth.